that may want to tell us to go away. So we need to begin. I'm Father Bill Lutz. I think I've introduced myself to most of you. I'm actually the rector of Trinity Episcopal Church in Elmira, that foreign land way far away, according to all people from Corning. I'm also the pastor at Emmanuel Lutheran Church here in Corning. So I have a dual church role for both Lutherans and Episcopalians.
He's double dipping for God.
Yep.
Double? I've never thought of it that way, but I'll take it. We've gathered to lay to rest Jan Diehl, Jan Katherine Jones Diehl, today, and we'll use our format that we put together, and we'll begin with our anthem. Would you say that with me together? That would be nice. All that the Father giveth me shall come to me, and him that cometh to me I will in no wise cast out. He that raised up Jesus from the dead will also give life to our mortal bodies by his Spirit that dwelleth in us. Wherefore my heart is glad, and my spirit rejoiceth. My flesh also shall rest in hope. Thou shalt show me the path of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy, and at thy right hand there is pleasure forevermore.
And the 23rd Psalm, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures, he leadeth me beside still waters, he restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear not evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life.
And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
From the Gospel according to John. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also. Let's say the 139th Psalm responsibly by full verse. Lord, you have searched me out and known me. You know my sitting down and my rising up. You discern my thoughts from afar.
You trace my journeys and my resting places, and are acquainted with all my ways.
Indeed, there is not a word on my lips, but you, O Lord, know it all together.
Press upon me behind and before, and lay your hand upon me.
Such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It is so high that I cannot attain to it.
Where can I go then from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence?
If I climb up to heaven, you are there. If I make the grave my bed, you are there also.
If I take the wings of the morning, dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea.
Even there your hand will lead me, and your right hand hold me fast.
If I say, surely the darkness will cover me, and the light around me turn to night.
Darkness is not dark to you. The night is as bright as the day. Darkness and light to you are both alike.
For you yourself created my inmost parts. You knit me together in my mother's womb.
I will thank you because I am marvelously made. Your works are wonderful, and I know it well.
My body was not hidden from you, while I was being made in secret and woven in the depths of the earth.
Your eyes beheld my limbs, yet unfinished in the womb. All of them were written in your book. They were fashioned day by day, when as yet there was none of them.
How deep I find your thoughts, O God. How great is the sum of them.
If I were to count them, they would be more in number than the sand. To count them all, my lifespan would need to be like yours.
You can shed tears that Mom is gone, or you can smile because she lived. You can close your eyes and pray that she'll come back. or you can open your eyes and see all that she has left. Your hearts can be empty because you can't see her, or you can be full of the love you shared. You can turn your back on tomorrow and live yesterday, or you can be happy for tomorrow because of yesterday. You can remember her only that she is gone, or you can cherish her memory and let it live on. You can cry and close your mind, be empty and turn your back, or you can do what she wanted, smile, open your eyes, love, and go on.
We decided to leave the ashes here, but we'd like for you to share your memories as the Spirit moves you.
What you can do with the roses we handed out today, if you have something you'd like to say, please come up and put it here and say what you'd like to say. If you don't want to say anything and still lay a rose, please feel free to do that. And if you'd like to take the rose home as a remembrance, that's perfectly okay as well. I see the sky is crying. For those of you that knew Mom, I'm not making this up. I'm really, I have witnesses.
I can attest.
I didn't know what to say because I'm stalwart and stone and I'll go home and cry later, and I didn't know. But this morning I got up at 6:45. I fixed my coffee and I turned on Fox and Friends to catch my morning ultra-conservative but fair and balanced news as usual. I know Mom is here today because very mysteriously and for the first time the 7 years I've owned my 46-inch widescreen, closed captioning was on the screen. And the Fox and Friends group were discussing the newer types of bourbon. You can't make this stuff up.
It's a miracle.
I don't know if I can top that. When Jeff and I were growing up, Granddad and Gran would call us every weekend, and if they did not call, Dad would call them. We would pass around the phone and everyone would catch up. As I got out on my own, I decided I was going to continue that. I would call and check in with Gran, catch up with her on what was going on, and tell her what was going on with me. I was always amazed at how busy Granny Jan was. And God forbid you call her during Raymond or a shuttle launch. It just amazed me. She would tell me about church and the cats and bridge and her volunteer work. It amazed me. She just had a zest for life. She was never lazy. I once read, the secret to growing old gracefully is to never lose your enthusiasm for meeting new people and seeing new places. I feel that was Granny Jan, after all, who takes a cruise at 90.
With her whole family.
Our Gran was graceful, classic, and full of life. If I can take one example from her, it would be, it's not what you have in your life, but who you have in your life, and to hold your family above all else.